Are you serious? I'm Ayo CONSACO, fearless leader of Ayo Nation and the Me and Two Movement. Get your shit together, big home. Subscribe to the Big Facts Podcast.
At this point, you should know why we here. You should know what we doing. You know when this vest is on, we got something serious on the board. Let's get into it, man.
Went cray-cray.
And one of the reasons why I wanted to come to the table is the media, the headlines. We specifically never said anything.
Yes.
We were purposely not saying anything. Any headline that says Jada said or Will said or the Smith said is not true. We specifically never said anything.
Right.
So coming to the table was like, we just felt like it got to the point where you gotta say something.
Yeah, and to stop that cycle.
Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right. Right.
You know.
Where we gonna start? I'm trying to see where I'm gonna hold my bottom. I need to get me an extra bottom. We're gonna be here for a while. People's feelings involved. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Jada is damn near taking the nigga role. Jada is taking the nigga role. You know, with the smile and the in some parts she's taking. This is my first time seeing this. In a clip that we see online and shit like that, the snippets and shit, she's taking the nab role. So she mixing in the nigga role with the nab role. That's extremely dangerous. This is why you have to choose your woman very carefully. I'm not going into what could have been and what. Nah, I'm not doing. Fuck that. We talking about what is, what we doing. There's people's feelings involved because I fucked a little boy in our house. From the fucking jump, Will is talking too much. There's too much talking on his part. There's too much talking. I understand we're going on TV, so you know we want to make it seem like we a team and all that shit like that, but he doing too much talking. We have to learn in a relationship, don't let a bitch make every time she do something wrong, don't let her goddamn bring up the shit that you done did. We talking about this situation. If you still on that situation, then we should still be talking about that situation until that situation is handled. We shouldn't be making no fucking moves. You can't use this period where we're talking about this situation that I did, and you say, okay, well, shit, I'm gonna do this, and everything I do is justified by what the fuck you did, not how the fuck it works. If you off about, so this kill all that nothing ass bitch justification they got online. A nigga cheated 1,000 times and a bitch cheat one time and a nigga on this bitch looking like Will and look, my nigga, look, and this is what I'm telling y'all. Don't get into these fucking nab games. You don't want to be 6 months in a relationship and find out that you're dealing with a nab, and you won't find that out until there's something heavy on the line, to where you need her to admit to the fact that she's wrong, and she keeps on trying to. Not one time have you apologized? Not one time have you admitted guilt? You dealing with it now. You can go all around the world as much as you want. If you can't, and that's what I'm saying, if the situation is heavy and it's time for her to take the blame, and before, what you're, and if you do it, I'm sorry, damn. oh shit, let me get the fuck out of here, man, because I'm finna catch, you finna send me somewhere. Because that's not logical. You're the one in the wrong. How in the fuck do you have an attitude? We'll go further.
And at the end of the day, I don't like how all of this came to be. Mm-hmm. That doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. It's all love. Mm-hmm.
Man, look, I ain't seen the shit yet. I ain't seen it yet, man. I ain't seen it yet. You talking too coded.
And at the end of the day, I don't like how all of this came.
I don't like the fact that the boy put me out there. We'll talk about that when we have a chance. So probably the little boy brought August in, and then during that time they had a fucking separation. You learn that later on. They had a separation, but they still in the same house. And the boy that y'all was helping, I understand how one, oh shit, I done fucked. That ain't, I can understand how that would happen, but right there at that moment, get this boy out of here. Or if you really respectful, like how we think you are, you know, as soon as you feel yourself like, fuck this motherfucker, you gotta get him out. Because it can lead to this shit. But what happens with the nab mind, and I'm going to tell you what, because anybody's susceptible to being seduced. You know, the nab mind is justification. You fuck another man in the house with your husband continuously, you start a relationship while in the home with your husband, you should be all, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It shouldn't be no, it was all, and this is, you know, at. It should be all. It should be just so much apologies. I'm not getting that from this. So, your son bring August in. You help August get off of pills, and through that, you're not fucking with Will at this point. Like a lot of married couples are not fucking anymore. They're in the same home, but they're not having sex anymore. But they have enough respect to, if they are gonna fuck their co-worker or someone else, I'll go to a motel, I'll go to another state, and I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? But that's why, you know, I tell y'all, this celebrity shit, people, and Body has said this, the people around you, the neighborhood, the community puts your personality onto you. They project onto you who they want you to be, and then you have to take on that person. Well, Ayo, I know Ayo gonna come through slaying that iron. I know he ain't gonna play with them niggas. So when I walk up, boy, I know them niggas fucked up, boy. I don't know they didn't fuck, boy. Ooh, I know you been a goddamn, ooh, boy, them niggas fucked up, boy. I told them niggas. Tell them nigga, I told them nigga, that nigga got chopsticks, that nigga got 45, that bitch, F and N, that nigga got a new Drake on that motherfucker. I know that nigga gonna come swing that motherfucker. So now it's like, well, nah, you know, actually, I'm not on that shit. No, you out here, so you gotta be there. Because right then, that nigga a hoe. You can't have a mind in the street. And with the celebrity shit, if the world is painting you as the perfect fucking couple, Meghan Markle and Prince Henry, it's embarrassing to come out and say, man, I'm done with this shit. As a nigga with a bad bitch, you know, Jada's so fine. And it's like, man, I didn't fuck bad little bitches that had way better. Know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and it's like, do you think this bad bitch ever learned how to suck dick, my nigga? Like, this is a fucking, you know what I'm saying? The fuck, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't shit. And it could be the other way around. You know what I'm saying? A bitch with a motherfucker, that, you know, all the girls think they need to just rock the fuck out, and like, this nigga can't do shit, nigga. Oh my God, I need help. But you're dealing with what the public is putting on to you, like, oh, they're just so in love and all that shit, and somewhere in there you're probably trying to make the shit work. You know, what the fuck? It's so many different things that it can be, but that's why at all times, like, you gotta live you, or you gonna be in a fucking prison. Like, how is that not a prison? You're in a home and you can't even move on with your life because of what the outside thinks about you. That's a prison. You can't do what you want to do. That's a fucking prison. So, now it's messy. Now it's messy as fuck. But like I said, the most important part of all this is, if it was no issue, it's all just, you know, whatever, then why the fuck? We'll listen to it.
To be, that doesn't matter. It's all love. Honestly. And I would usually not, you know, that would be something I wouldn't comment on at all.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
But, you know, I feel like it's healing that needs to happen. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even though this is minuscule, I do feel like it's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in. And the idea of not communicating, not talking about it, not clearing the air, and just being as transparent. Just being transparent.
And I'm here with you.
Yeah, I thank you for that, because you've been on a hell of a journey with me. So that's what we're going to start with. This is a very personal journey.
Yep.
That became very public.
Yes, absolutely.
For whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start with, I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yep.
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help.
I want to speak on that, man. I want to speak on the strength of that tape, my nigga. I want to speak on the strength that it takes to sit across a table, man, and not flip the table. You know what I'm saying? Just, you ain't got to hit the hole, but just not flip the table. Like, bitches, you retarded? The fuck you think I am around this motherfucker, man? Started a friendship, and you know, with the friendship, you became really good friends. And in your mind, when you say really good friends, the only thing a nigga can think is how you was, you know, the different ways that y'all were fucking and y'all were laughing during sex and shit like that, and how you was telling the nigga in his ear you love him and all this shit like this, and how, cause what a nigga what a nigga really want to know is, at what point did you allow him to take the condom off? How many times did y'all fuck before you let him take the condom off? How many times did y'all fuck before you gave him head? And then you looking at your bitch like you dirt. So let's talk about the courage it takes to sit there and just blink your eyes. Really, to keep from shedding a tear, because this shit is painful. This is painstaking. And then you gotta think in your mind, is she enjoying this? Because I know she can tell that I'm not having a good time right now. And you still over that motherfucker smiling? It's the non-communication that'll make a nigga stand up and just do it to you. Bitch, you know me. You know I'm not in a good place right now. You smiling. You need to calm down on the story shit. You really, to be honest, bitch, you need to say, you know what, y'all, I'm not comfortable doing this. That's what a nigga waiting on you to do. You know what? Hey y'all, I'm not good with this. This personal business, whatever they want to think, let them think that shit. I ain't doing it. We ain't doing this in front of everybody. Make him say, nah, go ahead. Make me say that, but don't. You nah, I'm good, y'all. I'm good. I ain't doing this. You supposed to see that in my face. But that go back to that whole good guy, nothing ass nigga thing. A nothing ass bitch. Dog, anybody can fall. A good woman can be seduced if the situation is right. This is why you don't bring outside niggas. What you would never stay at my home. Because just like she's saying, it went from, you know, being nice and shit like that, and you looking at me like a father figure, to now you're in the fucking house and you have access to Jada Pinkett Smith and she's flirting and you know she wanna fuck because you in the house just peeping game like these motherfuckers don't even sleep in the same room. These motherfuckers don't even sleep in the same room. Nigga, this Jada Pinkett Smith. The only August Alsina is a hoe because he came out and told it. That's hoe shit. Hoe shit. Give a fuck about your mental. That's hoe shit. I don't understand it. That's hoe shit. I don't understand it. I don't give a fuck. I don't understand it. That's hoe shit. That's like marrying a white hoe. I don't understand it. That's lame nigga shit to me. I'm just being honest. Going with a white bitch. I don't understand it. Why in the fuck? So, but that's part of the rap trap too. If you are a real nigga, let's say the Young Thug was a real nigga, this game starts fucking with your mind to where like, okay, I'm a real nigga, but shit, nigga, I want some of this money. So that whole shit, the whole reason he coming out on this shit is because he want to promote his album. And like, nigga, you know, from this point, he about to go downhill. Just, I don't know, motherfucker might, you know, like a couple of songs and shit like that, but I don't see the nigga thriving. No one knows the name of his fucking album. No one. Nigga, this the biggest shit ever, and nobody knows the name of your album. Clout chasing don't win, my nigga. But this, the courage, dog, to go up this motherfucker and let her talk about how a nigga fucked her. And for all intents and purposes, dog, like, yo bitch, like that's really, that's your body. A nigga touched your body. The fact that a nigga even touched the part between her right here, you know what I'm saying, her mid, like right below her stomach and the top of her ass, like a nigga touched right there. Nigga's not supposed to touch that shit, like, at all. A nigga did that shit and guided her ass back. And then, and like a nigga want to know little shit like, did you throw it back, or was he, you know what I'm saying, was he doing the thrusting, or was you throwing it back? Was you throwing it back? Did you get on top? That type of shit. So it's that's what, I don't give a fuck what the bitch saying. That's what a nigga thinking, and these are the questions the nigga really want to ask. Nigga want to torture himself. Like, I want to know every inch of this shit, man. And because a nigga's in disbelief, like, you really gave this nigga my shit? Bitch, I see, and it's like, I saw you in a different light. But we go back to the whole good guy, nothing ass nigga shit. Did Will ever stand a chance with how Jada came? Coming from, you know, Tupac, but you know, niggas say Tupac, like, but you know, motherfuckers tell you Tupac was not like that for real. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, he might have been an ultimate fucking good guy and shit, but he was a rapper, so that's close enough to bad. So seems like she always had an affinity, and is that the word, affinity, for street niggas or wannabe gangsters. So here comes Will, the perfect gentleman, and for him to be going this long and not have no mishaps, no goddamn bitches coming out, and if a bitch did come out, that shit was brushed away so fast. Like, I think that's what this everything is about. Like, I think you do get to a certain age where it's like, you know what, if my bitch is cheating, I just don't want to know about it. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? If I ain't found out, don't come bring that to me. On no shit like nigga, I'm 45 years old, man. I'm trying to live my life. I'm retired. I'm trying to live my life. Don't bring that negativity to me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's why some niggas won't tell a nigga about what's going on. But really you want your bitch to have enough respect for you that if she do want to rock out like that, go to Africa and have that shit way up under the dirt on some shit. Don't have them niggas texting your phone at 2 o'clock in the morning. Don't be in the kitchen. All that shit like that. It's about respect. And the same thing for a nigga. If you gonna have a bitch, if you gonna call her your hoe, my nigga, that's what, like, why would you call her your bitch? Like, how she made you make her your bitch? She made you get in a relationship with her? You supposed to have enough going on for yourself to where, like, no, I'm good on that. Like, yeah, we just fucking on that, like, yeah. That's really what it is. I fuck other bitches. That's what I'm telling you. If you don't like it, then, you know, handle business. And like I said, it's on you to how you want to. My hoes, once I get to that level, my hoes are all going to be on birth control. I'm going to take them hoes to go get their depot shot. You get off the shot once I choose. If I choose that, yeah, you the one I want to procreate with on some shit. But ain't going to be no lucky shit because I'm not wearing no condom. And that's why I say that whole year without sex is so important, because you need to know, you know, who you dealing with. How she looks when she lies, if she lies. Can she admit fault? Not in the beginning, that's too easy. I'm talking about down the line when there's something to lose. These things are important when picking the person that you may spend the rest of your life with. Or, like I said, if you a nigga who like to fuck hoes and let it be known to every hoe that you fuck bitches. If you can't tell a hoe that you fuck hoes and shit like that, then you really not like that. And you need to keep grinding. You not coming in here changing nothing on nothing. You don't have to stomp down on a bitch neck like, yeah, hoe. No, but you can say, yeah, you know, I'm just enjoying life right now. I'm not taking anything too serious. Got a couple of female friends and we have fun. It's understood. You know what I'm saying? You know, if she comes with that, you know, that pressure about, you know, so what are we doing? It's like, look, this probably ain't gonna work out. I'm not on that type of time. I'm not looking for a relationship. If that's not what you own, say what it is from the jump. Ain't no need in leading no bitch on nothing. If you have to lead her on, you're not where you're supposed to be at. And you don't even deserve to be fucking no hoes. It's gonna keep all that drama down. Being honest from the motherfucking jump on what it is. So, you know, but just take that how it is.
You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing when Og first came around, he was really sick.
He was really sick, yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through.
I want you to pay attention to that and let that be a lesson to you. When it comes to sex, it don't matter. It doesn't matter to a motherfucker. If August Alsina, fuck that nigga. If he was like that for real, you come, a nigga pick you up when you down and it look like it's over with for you, a nigga come and pick you up, fuck the bitch. You know who running what here? Will. That's who did that for you. That's who did it for you. Right there. That man. That man came through and saved your life when you were fucked up on them goddamn perks like that, man. Because if you want to add me for real, I think Jada was telling you to pop them hoes some more. Because she want that perk. Like, come on, man. You know what the fuck the perk do. You gonna fuck a bitch in love. You gonna fuck her in love. That's real talk. She will fall in love. Now, let me not say that, because you niggas go pop a perk and think a bitch gonna love you and you fucking die and can't fuck worth shit because you can't fuck. Drugs enhance shit. So if, like me, I was good with bitches and rapping and talking to people, so take the drug and I get better at that shit. But everything that I did, it was already in me. What I had to realize. So if you're not good at fucking, it's not no magic Molly that's gonna make you just, nigga, I'm in this motherfucker and this bitch in love. No. Nigga, you gonna be froze. That shit gonna freeze you the fuck up. That shit froze me a couple times. But this is the man who saved your life. So that pain that you see in his eyes, it's not just from his bitch. He's been betrayed on all levels. Not just from Jada betraying him, but that goddamn boy that he allowed in his home. Not to mention his son. His son, the one who brought him through the door. You know how that feel? Back against the wall. Everybody is betraying me. And ain't nobody apologizing. And how can you apologize? We too old for this shit. And if I felt like this motherfucker wasn't gonna understand or appreciate what I'm doing for him, I can't let you in the house, my nigga, because you're not even gonna be able to reciprocate what it is I'm giving you. For some reason, my nigga, you must feel like a nigga supposed to do this. Nigga, you ain't seen no Orlando Brown or any of these other junked out fucking rapper singer niggas. Nigga, you be down there where Jay Holiday is. Put your ass to bed. No, the fuck? Nigga try to save your life and you fuck a nigga bitch, man. What the fuck going on? Yeah, man, I fuck that nigga hoe. That's a whole nother level. You don't get points for fucking a nigga bitch that say you're living in his home. This is the man who, you could have been homeless, nigga. Everybody in the street would have laughed at you. You sleeping in the park. This nigga come through with a good heart, take you off the street, help you go get a job, help you get into rehab, and you repay him by fucking his bitch. And a lot of you niggas, yeah, that nigga tripping over that hoe, man, tripping over that bitch. Hold on. You fucked his girl? Yeah, man, that bitch used all on my nigga. I ain't even want to fuck with my nigga. I wasn't even on that shit. That hoe just kept coming with that shit. That was her with that shit, bro. Dog, wasn't nobody fucking with you, dog. Like, you were homeless before he let you in his house. How you let his hoe fuck up that bond between a good nigga like that, man? When nobody out here gonna save you. That nigga came from nowhere out his heart and put you back on your feet, and you fucked his bitch because she... Oh yeah, my nigga, you deserve a coffin. You deserve a coffin. You not fit to live. Those that have that type of, like, you won't be loyal to that man, the motherfucker who saved your life. My nigga, I know that you will tell. I know you will tell. So you saying it wasn't no other hoe that so you couldn't, not, you know, hey, look, just, I ain't gonna tell him, but just please, this man saved my life. Please. I can't disrespect him. I don't give a fuck what you say. That nigga. Listen, calm down, because that's a crazy position to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you gotta pick between repaying him by telling him, hey man, that girl tried to, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, of course you're gonna go back, I ain't trying to do shit with that bum ass nigga. And so but that's the evil that comes in a woman. And this is back in the Bible day. Like, this is the only way to a nigga is through a bitch. This is the only way I can hit any licks is through a bitch. And so I guess in some ways, like, you have to be some type of street to understand what I'm telling you, like, the evil that a woman can come with. And you have to know that going in. And so that's why certain niggas may say, you know what, I'm not ready to even, because you got to put on your armor to even, you know what I'm saying, go to that level with the woman. Like, you can't go in there and be like, yeah, it's all good, my nigga. You only do that when you on dope, because then you don't give a fuck. But when you sober, it's like, yeah, I gotta be looking, I gotta be paying attention to you. It's so much shit I gotta watch, especially if you a nigga that has something, especially if you a nigga that has something and you got that shit from nothing. You're not just finna you're not finna let no nigga in. Ain't no new niggas coming through the door. The only motherfucker that you will let through the door is a bitch. So, ain't no motherfucking, yeah, my nigga, yeah, you know that nigga tripping over that bitch and shit, my nigga. That's a bitch, my nigga. Fuck that hoe. And by all means, it is fuck that hoe. It definitely is. But the fact that you were the one to bring it to the light, and then you out this bitch big flexing, my nigga, the way that you could have paid me back is by you could have came through and told me and been on your way. Sorry about I was weak. But you ain't gotta worry about nobody hearing about nothing, my nigga. That's going to the grave, my nigga. I'm out. It's over. That's still some fuck nigga shit, but for you to go to the press and tell everybody on some, yeah, fuck Jada Pickish, I don't give a fuck how you meant it, my nigga. I don't give a fuck how it came out. That's what it is. And you gonna suffer for that. Believe that. Believe that. You fuck over motherfuckers with good hearts. I don't give a fuck how a motherfucker feel about a nigga. The heart is shown through the acts. Nigga let you come through the door. That was right then. That was what nigga gonna let a young R&B light skinned nigga come through the door? I don't give a fuck about if I am separated from this hoe. A nigga not finna come in here and fuck my bitch. Girl and boy, that's birds and bees. They gon' fuck. I'm not fucking her. So for him to let you through the door and have, you know, trust in you because you came through his child, and he didn't think his bitch was so low down. He thought his bitch was at a certain statute. So did we. He thought she had a certain standard. But at the end of the day, we find that, you know, that's why a nigga never gonna be doing that bad out this bitch. As long as you keep your body together and your mouthpiece good, you ain't never gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be a bitch there for you that can't get her shit together. She just stuck on dick. She hooked the dick. She don't do no drugs, nothing. But you tell her, no, yeah, you know, I just popped the perk. That bitch will get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. She got to go to work at 6. That means she got to be up by 5. That bitch will come up. She'll drive 45 minutes. That's dope. That's dope head shit. You can't tell me no different. The way a bitch will act about dick is the same way or more aggressive than dope heads act about dope. If you haven't seen it, then you know it is what it is. Nigga. Bitch, that shit get real. And a nigga do the same thing. A nigga will do the same thing. But I don't know, it just like, but ho, you supposed to be able to, you know, fuck anybody. A nigga, you know, supposed to be like, oh yeah, I'm glad I get to fuck tonight. But bitch, you supposed to get it anywhere. But it's just for certain niggas, she'll jump the fuck up. And then for some niggas, she'll fuck niggas right in his face. So you gotta choose what nigga you gonna be. If you gonna be out there like that, if you gonna choose to deal with nabs, you gonna have to choose what nigga you gonna be the stomp down nigga, or you gonna be the nigga who gets stomped down on. It's that fucking simple. Or you gonna go out here in the world and try to find a good woman, and the only way to do that shit, man, is to take sex out of it, because a nab is not gonna be able to go without it. So I'm talking about for a year. Not a year of y'all knowing each other. I'm talking about a year. We're dating now. So we're going to date for a year. So that means, of course, you can't get sex anywhere else. I want to see if you can hold out for a whole year. If you can't, all good. Nice meeting you. I'm on to the next one. And it should seem like an impossible mission, because it's not going to be many. The Bible says this. One who has found a good woman has found a good thing. It's going to be average motherfuckers. It's going to be a million average motherfuckers that shit ain't never going to work. But it's going to be, it's motherfuckers out there who are not driven by sex. And if you don't understand why a bitch cannot be driven by sex, I can explain it to you just very quickly. It's a bitch dating nigga for, what, 5 years. Everything all good. What was it? Yeah, 5 years, and then on the 5th year, the nigga get in a car accident or some shit like that, and a nigga like fuck up his hip or some shit like that. Nigga can't fuck. Bitch, wait. I think she waited a month now. She waited a month, but during that month, she telling them you need to go get some type of surgery. You need, if you love me, you need to take these, you know, heart pills, the Cialis and fucking whatever the fuck else that is. That shit that make your heart go real fast and shit like that, and they kill old men. And that's how a lot of old men have heart attacks trying to fuck young bitches. You need to take, but it make the blood go so fast that it'll actually pump blood to your dick though, so you can actually get on hard or semi-hard. They don't give a fuck about how it make you feel afterward, how uncomfortable it is afterwards, how you don't have the urge to fuck no more, but you still walk around on hard, can't sleep, can't turn side to side, all that shit. Fuck all that. Nigga, I need dick now. I need it. If you ain't never seen a bitch get in a dick demon mode, then you need, if it's important to you, go, you know, talk to some people. I'm sure they got sex classes and shit like that to where you can learn how to get better at this shit, all type of shit like that. But for a month she told him, yeah, you need to do this, do that to get it, and he didn't do it. So what was I supposed to do? I've been telling this nigga for a whole fucking, for 3 fucking weeks. I've been telling this nigga, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Nigga, if you care about my justification, if you care about the relationship and I come to you and say this is bothering me, you supposed to fix that shit. So you defiled our relationship because you couldn't wait for me to heal, or better yet, you couldn't live without being fucked. She was faithful for 5 years by her account. A nigga can't fuck for a month and I gotta go somewhere else. I can't wait no more. Is that not what dope heads do? As long as you got it, I'm coming to you. I'm a loyal customer. Nigga out, I'm gonna go over here. I don't want no dope head bitch. You know, it make a nigga feel good that, you know, nigga got this, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, a nigga always in the back of his mind gotta be thinking like, what And that shit hit me quick. You know what I'm saying? Like with hoes, and you know, like I told y'all before, arrogant as fuck. I used to ask hoes different questions, shit like that. And so that came my head quick. Like, so what happens when I get older, or God forbid I get into a horrible accident or some shit like that? But what's gonna happen? Is my old hoe gonna still be trying to be a dick demon out this bitch? Because she was just so used to me fucking her good? The only way I know to combat that is to get a bitch who's not that hard pressed about that shit. I'm not gonna fuck her head up by fucking her first and then say, no, wait a year till you get some more. I'm not. That's bull. I feel like that's bullshit. Nothing. We ain't doing nothing. And then we'll go to the next step. That shit, like I said, that's just an idea I have. Will it work? Who the fuck knows? But these sex issues, if you look at all the fucking relationships, fear, the sex is so serious that even fear of the sex being given away can get a motherfucker killed, stabbed, punched in the fucking mouth. Better not give my sex away. Motherfucker ain't worried about you, you know, giving quotes on insurance or fucking fixing tires. They don't want you to get a sex away. That's mine. And both of y'all feel like that. And the shit gets serious. So I want to see how focused we can be. I see how focused I am with 5 years of being celibate. Look how much I've accomplished from walking up and down the road. So I want to see where the mind is. And it'll be what it is. I'm used to living like this. All I need is my kids. As long as I got them, you know, if it's, I'm trying to go up. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole bunch of shit, man, that goes into this. That's why this whole thing is just a learning lesson. A learning lesson, man. Like, going into anything, you gotta be prepared to, like, you have to be prepared for that big blow, to find out that she's cheating, to find out that he's cheating, and then you have to know how you're gonna respond to that. And if you're really in love, you're not gonna be able to answer that question, honestly. Because if you walk in and see somebody fucking your bitch, or she walk in and see somebody fucking a nigga, she gon', you know what I'm saying, she gonna react and he gonna react. And that's dangerous as fuck. So, but like I said, you don't get no points for fucking the nigga who saved your life. You don't get no points for fucking his hoe. Like, first of all, the easiest bitch that you gonna fuck is your homeboy bitch. Because she's too close to you. She's already way too close. So she can just be sleeping in her dream, just like, you know, now she started fantasizing. Now every time she around you, she trying to hide the fact that she getting wet as fuck. So she just got, it's just like in high school, you just get crushes on motherfuckers. They don't mean shit. You just got a little crush and shit like that. But you have to be the one to say, look, you have to have enough game to understand that. To say, you know, if it ever come, or if you ever even catch anything, you say, hey, get your motherfucking mind right. Get your motherfucking mind right. And that's why, as a nigga who got game, or with real street niggas, I don't even, hey, look, it's supposed to be understood. If I'm in here talking to my homeboy, bitch, you're not supposed to come out the room. To be for real. When I'm around my homeboy, you, hey, and put your head down. That's how it's supposed to be. Anything other than that, like, oh, what the fuck you got going on? Yeah, what's up, Keith? Shit, what you got going? Hey, whoa. We don't do that friendly shit because we see where friendly shit go. It's too easy. This how accidents happen. So, you know, but like I said, ain't no, if you a slime ass nigga that's on that type of shit, If you say I fuck hoe and shit, that nigga tripping on a bitch, I want to know how. Like, so was y'all ever homeboys? Like, you only get points if you fuck your enemy bitch. Even with that shit, if that hoe is on that, that's what the fuck she on. She know that he hate you, so the fuck, where she gonna go to get back at him but to you? Nigga, y'all niggas keep, you know, adding your shit up by hoes. These are hoes. These ain't women. These ain't no doctors. These ain't no smart motherfuckers, y'all. Come on, man. These are nothing ass bitches that'll fuck anything that walk through the motherfucker that got swag. That was just your time with, but that's a whole nother conversation, man. That's a whole nother conversation, because trying to tell niggas about not being, you know, jumping up and down about fuck a nigga bitch. Nigga, get some money, get something going. Get something going for yourself. Because a lot of times, I'm gonna be real with you, a lot of times the main niggas that's hollering, yeah, you know, I put that all that type of shit right there, is niggas who don't have shit. So they have to hold on to that. Even when I was out there like that, I wasn't never on that goddamn the fuck is niggas on, man. Like, that's supposed to be, if motherfucker can see that, yeah, motherfuckers supposed to say, you know, he fuck a lot of hoes. Let that be it, man. You don't gotta, yeah, man, you know, I fuck plenty of bitches. Who? Oh yeah, everybody know me. I fuck plenty of hoes, my nigga. Everybody in this bitch gonna know that. Hell yeah. Shit. Who? I fuck plenty of hoes in them motherfuckers. Be the same niggas in jail. That's some other shit.
And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided.
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over. We
were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there,
I gotta read that whole back and forth again. I gotta read that again. Let me read that again. That was very important. That was very important. Very important right there.
But you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make...
Okay, so all right, I'm gonna listen to it again.
Pouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided...
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Man, if I'm reading that correctly, my nigga, if I'm reading that correctly, dog, this bitch either already has a history of fucking off because she don't feel like this is what happened. The issue was she was being too needy for Will. You know, maybe like on that same the shit that Steph Curry, Aisha Curry, the shit that she said, a lot of hoes feel like that. Celebrity hoes, they feel like being in a celebrity relationship is prison because now I can't cheat. Everybody knows, and then nobody even want to give me compliments. And if I want to You know, I want to get compliments like fucking Kim Kardashian and Black China. I want to feel like that. But because of my image that everybody put on me, I can't do what the fuck I want to do, which is be a nothing ass bitch. I seek attention. I don't seek knowledge, information, understanding, education. Seek to help people. I seek attention. Any man or woman who is set on, focused on something that does not matter, nothing, is a nothing ass nigga or a nothing ass bitch. I get in my phone. Me, I like conspiracy theories. I like to know what the fuck is going on with Wakefield and with the Hillary Clinton shit. I seek information and I try to divulge it to people and build. We just had a court case today with Stephen Scott. Been in prison for 8 years with a life sentence. We just heard his case. We're deciding on whether or not we want to move forward with helping him out. Doing something. But as far as attention, not even money, attention. Dog, I could even like if you like clothes, but you take that shit to the Oasis. You want to start. Shout out to Keish. You know, with the boutique and always striving to do something. But you just in the phone. Loving hip hop in the phone. She ain't really twerking that good for real like that. You're a sheep. Whatever the fucking TV tells you to care about, that's what the fuck you care about. It's not my dog. That's not my type of person. It's not my type of person. You come in this motherfucker talking about the tea of the day. Yo. But nobody around me would do that though. Motherfuckers been vetted. But this is what took place. I don't feel it from you, Will. Because after a while in a marriage, yes, that's why I don't. I believe marriages should have a time limit. We're gonna be married for 5 years, and if we rock with it, we'll resign. But after that, married for 6 years. We want to do a 10-year marriage. Let's do 2-year marriage. You know what I'm saying? See how we rock with it. But even with that, motherfuckers will let the world choose what the fuck they want. So that bitch ain't got nothing but a 2-year marriage. That nigga's not gonna renew. He ain't gonna renew with you, bitch. And so you'll let a motherfucker. So you'll let the bitch. Yeah, we went ahead and got the forever one. So yeah, I just went ahead and did it, man. Not understanding you gonna get divorced any fucking way. If you don't get divorced, you going to jail for a domestic violence charge. You're not gonna be able to deal with that shit. At some point, it's gonna reach that fever pitch, and something's gonna happen in that house. That sex appeal, and just you both of y'all getting on each other's nerves, and you can't even relieve that shit through sex no more because you just look at that person like disgusting, but you don't want nobody else to fuck them. That's a very hard place to be in, man. Woo. A lot of motherfuckers in that situation, man. Woo. Only thing y'all can talk about, who you fucking, who you fucking. That's our conversation for today. Why you ain't. So they reached that point, and ain't no amount of trips or no shit like that, which you can find out here. Ain't no amount of trips or money gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? If the minds ain't right, if her mind is on Aisha Curry shit and your mind is on fucking Edward Snowden shit, ain't no communication. There's no communication. She want to go to Jamaica. You're like, for what? For what? The fuck? Why the fuck is that? Like, because you say it for what? Because it's like, bitch, the only reason you want to go there is because you want to take pictures so you can show the world. That's the only reason. You don't want to go there so we can renew our marriage, no shit like that and be wrong. No. You want to take pictures. So, you know, and you going along with it. So it's just, that shit get crazy. So relationships, that shit is work, my nigga. So that's what it was, Jada, and that's why, and for him to be able to say that, I was done with your ass, and her to say, yeah, you kicked me to the curb. At first, I was trying to see if that was sarcasm. I was trying to see if maybe she really was done with him, but they was throwing it back. I was trying to see a little reverse psychology. But no, it looked like, yeah, no, she, yeah, you know, I'm gonna take that because I did fuck up. And so he said, yeah, yeah, you know, you bitch, that bullshit you did, you know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she has a history of this. Has a history of trying to validate herself through men. Validating herself through men. It's rough. The world will put that on you. Jada Pinkett Smith, she's damn near the ideal of fucking beauty. You think she like that, or you think she fuck that shit? We would think she like, ah, man, you guys are so nice. But really, she just thrives off that shit. She thrives off of it. If she don't see herself in the mentions about the sexiest black woman and shit like that, she mad than a motherfucker. We finding out a lot about this shit, dog. So, we go further to say, I was done. No, it was, no, we were done. It was over. And she wanted to make that clear so that now, whatever I do, it's excused. Never mind the fact that we were in the same fucking house. Taking a break doesn't mean, and see, that's what I'm saying. So, we'll go into it. That's what I'm saying. You need to have an understanding. Does taking a break mean that we're seeing other people? Does seeing other people mean that we out here fucking out? Like, I don't know a man who, like, yeah, we're taking a break, and so, yeah, you go fuck club. Like, a nigga don't want no bitch who's ran through, period, point blank, bitch. You can play with your mind as much as you want to. Listen what I'm telling you. A nigga don't want no bitch that everybody's had. Nigga don't want no bitch that everybody didn't seen. You got this nigga, whoever this nigga is, think nigga from New York or some shit like that. He dating Suki Hana. This nigga that got Suki's name on his fucking eyebrow. This bitch cashing him out though. She cashing the fuck out. That nigga going all in. I salute that nigga. Nigga, get your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, when I was out there, bitch, I would have caught something like that. Shit, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm hiding the motherfucker too. Shit, nigga, rock out. You know what I mean? But, you know, nigga don't, like, on a serious tip, nigga don't want no fucking, come on, man, I don't want to do ran through, and I don't want a bitch who talking about sucking niggas' dick all day, neither. I don't want no hoe that talking about, I don't do nothing with niggas but take their money. Bitch, know he know he gonna get the money to me. Bitch, why am I gonna give you the money? I'm gonna give you the money because I'm fucking you. You're a prostitute. Could you imagine? But it's crazy, but a prostitute could say the same, all the lyrics of Meg Thee Stallion. He know he gonna bring the money to me. Yeah, because he finna fuck the shit out you in this goddamn Astro band. You know what I'm saying, bitch? Need this guy working everything, bitch. You gotta get $20. It is what it is. But nigga don't want no hoe like that, man. And that's what a lot of nothing ass bitches want. They want to play both sides. They want to be a whore and a housewife, and they want you to understand that. And it's like, nah, no, I'm not taking you serious. Like, I'm not taking you serious. You like to fuck 5 niggas at a time. I'm not going to go with you. And if the bitch asks you to go with her, knowing that that's her MO, she looks at you like a fucking duck. And really, or she might just be running game, just trying to see who will bite on it. She just talking. And you didn't got lost in the sauce and actually believe what the fuck she was saying because she was saying it. You're going to have to learn to listen to people's actions and not their words. At some point, you're going to have to do that shit. Or you're going to continue to get fucked over, fucked over, fucked over. Same thing for women. If he continues to cheat on you, he says he loves you, continue to punch you in your fucking mouth and shit like that in front of your kids and say that he loves you and shit like that, it's on you to get your bags and leave. It's never no time, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. It's always a time that you can leave. My kids love them. It's always a time that you can leave.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Very important how he said that. You figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy. So the point was, you, bitch, you not happy with what the fuck we got going on right here. With all this money, all this fame, you still not happy because that's the hoe in you. That thirst of Hold'em is insatiable. One compliment is never going to be enough. It's always going to be more and more and more with you. Go find out what you need to be happy. I got me. I'm smiling. I know what I'm doing over here, but it's something wrong with you, bitch. And with that type of game that Jada got, yeah, August Alsina, he probably did get his fucking feelings into it. But you still a hoe ass nigga because you wasn't never supposed to rock like that no way. But see, niggas be feeling like they gonna have a Puff Daddy and Cassie situation where you gonna run off with the fucking pool guy, some shit like that, and all that dumb ass shit. My nigga, you a fucking celebrity. Stop that bullshit, nigga. Fuck you talking
Well,
about?
at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over. You
Yeah,
know?
no,
And-
we were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know,
Yeah, no, we were over. Read their actions, man. Yeah, no, bitch, you not sorry. You not sorry.
I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. One thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular
Yes.
circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker.
Me and Katrina had a conversation. And you know, Katrina asked these deep ass questions. She got deep ass questions. She said, do you think there's a such thing as true love? And I said, temporarily. Temporarily. But it goes away. Just like a high, it goes away. A motherfucker start fucking and right then, oh my God, we so in love, I'm gonna run away and whisk you into the wind and we gonna just ride off on a white horse into the sunset. We gonna take half wheel money and we gonna, you know. My nigga, you came into this goddamn house. I allowed you to come in this fucking house. And we helped you. What in the fuck do you mean? I have Will's blessing. That's why I be telling it, and you know, and that's another thing she said, man. She was talking about like, you know, niggas be trying to be you, and niggas not like that, man. Niggas be fucking bitches and falling in love, like, and really be ready to jump out the window on some shit. I'm gonna kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be serious about that shit. It's not just on no fucking shit. It's on some we together forever shit. We were apart amicably, and that once again that bring me over to the side of she's a rough rider. She's a dominant bitch. She's a dominant bitch. Like, yeah, I'm doing this. What are the kids saying? What are the kids saying? What are your kids saying? That is a telltale sign that you're dealing with a nothing-ass bitch. The way that she'll get so digmatized that fuck them kids. Bitch, a goddamn, you know, she'll see the nigga don't give a fuck about the kid, but fuck that shit. She'll keep justifying and justifying, but she need that dick. That dick ain't going nowhere. Get out of here. Nigga like, oh shit, the kid, don't worry about that. Get out. Come on. Watch how they act with their children about that dick. That dick over them kids, you have a nab on your hand, sir. You dealing with a nab. And she's not in the beginning stages neither. You dealing with a weathered nab in her fucking, in her aggressive state. I need to get one.
When she's not.
I'm thinking, so I mean, because this is your red table and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll let that whole entanglement shit play, because now with more context it makes more sense. The words, you know that you dealing with a dumbass bitch. You know she dumb as fuck. But when it comes down to her having to apologize, before she'll apologize, this bitch will become a philosopher. Yeah, entanglement, and it was really just a whole bowel processing. See, the thing about you know, two human bodies, when you have the amount of bowels, it goes into a whole warming process, and so that was where everything kind of just dropped into the journals, and then now we're here with this thing here. Did you suck his dick? All that goddamn big word, because you ain't trying to say what you heard the fuck the man said, bitch. The man want to know what the fuck, ho. You know exactly what the fuck he mean, because bitch, you would have want to know the same thing. And you steady trying to avoid the shit. That's how I know you not sorry, because you not giving me full control of the goddamn conversation. You steady trying to go around shit. If you're truly apologetic at what the fuck you've done, then you're going to give me what I asked for. That's what bitch. Don't come with no goddamn attitude right now. Bitch, this ain't the time for no goddamn attitude. Bitch, if I ask you the same question 3 times, bitch, you better answer that motherfucker with humility. I'm not over this motherfucker. That's you on this bullshit. We was broke up. Bitch, you knew goddamn well what the fuck it was. Just as soon as a nigga would have had a fucking anything with a hoe, you would have came out this bitch with all that bullshit. Stop that dumb ass shit.
Luckily enough, you
and then on top of that, and what I found out is that I just love you so much. Just through that situation, you know, just through fucking and sucking the shit out of this young boy, I found out that I love you so much. There's, you know, what I really figured out, after about the 50th time that this nigga blew my back the fuck out, I realized that, you know what, this is stupid. You can't find happiness outside of yourself, no matter how many times he makes me calm. Fuck that. Happiness comes from within. And not that kind of way. It comes from within my heart. And I love you. So now you caught up in some shit and you want to, that's what I'm saying, she has nigga-like tendencies. Now you making all these phrases and bringing all these fucking soliloquies in and these beautiful fucking words. This is what I find. Nah, bitch. What the fuck happened was you're a man eater. You're a man eater. Like, you fucked him until you was tired of him and then you threw him the fuck away. And that's why the fuck he mad. And that's probably why Will sitting up there with his feet crossed like, man, my nigga, look. That bitch finna eat you alive, my nigga. You gonna end up falling in love. This bitch gonna embarrass the fuck out you, dog. Cause you steady in love and this hoe done. This hoe on to the next motherfucker. This bitch looking at little baby. Nigga. Nigga. This bitch, she done got mad because now, little August Alstina, he done got too clingy. Yeah, go ahead, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now she brushing him the fuck off. Like, what the fuck? He wondering what the fuck happened. That love shit wore off. It's temporary. It's a man eater you fucking with, dog. But you ain't have enough sense to understand you wasn't in no regular situation. If you in this motherfucker and a nigga just letting you in this motherfucker and you kind of getting a little bit too close and the nigga ain't saying nothing, it's a trap. Oh shit. It's a trap, nigga. You better use your goddamn common sense. No, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. Now I don't know what the fuck. They got a beautiful bitch. This nigga got a bad bitch and he ain't even tripping that I'm in this motherfucker and we kind of talking for a long period of time. You know, nigga be tripping on that shit. You talking to his bitch and shit like that. This nigga ain't even tripping. Well, you better goddamn use your fucking third eye. Nigga. That bitch finna do your ass to dirt. And you over this bitch thinking this goddamn, you thinking it's forever and shit like that. And yeah, we had Will's blessing.
I were also going through a process of healing in a much different. Yes, that's what I said.
An entanglement.
That's what I said, bitch. Don't get no attitude with me, bitch. Tell you now. But another thing is what a lot of niggas be thinking. A lot of niggas, yeah, I fuck that nigga hoe, and niggas really be on some sad shit because you fucked the bitch, but that nigga still with her. Like, that nigga, she ain't leave you for him. Yeah, he stalking that hoe down, man. That hoe really want me. Man, that hoe ain't studying you, nigga. And you back out this bitch looking bummy as fuck. Because what happened was, they went apart, but they came back together. They went apart, but they came back together. A motherfucker don't together for all them years like that and don't develop a certain bond to where there's a void when the other person isn't there. So that's why if you do get in and you fuck her, enjoy it for what time it is. And I fuck Jada Pinkett. Tell your homeboy all good and shit like that. Yeah, that shit, that hoe got a fire ass head. You know what I'm saying? And keep that shit moving. But ain't nobody looking at you like no, you know, like no, that nigga fuck it. Nigga, please. A nigga tell you that to your face, but there is no real nigga who's, oh, that nigga, oh, nigga, you serious? You for real? Come on, man.
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely. I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. Now, in the process,
I was in a lot of pain and I was broken. There it is. There it is. I was in a lot of pain and I was broken. And Dick was going to put me back together again. If you're in a lot of pain and you're broken, isn't that time to be on your own? Let me fix some shit. See, you start asking these questions and then, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's a whole nother thing.
of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So
Okay.
you know, you during that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good.
Mm-hmm.
It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your...
He not asking the questions, man. He not asking no like this ain't real, dog. This is. I wanted to feel good, and in reality, honestly, I can understand that shit. Like talking to somebody new, that shit do feel good. Maybe not the words you want to use in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like how nigga can make memes all day, and I wanted to feel good. I hadn't felt good in so long, and that's another thing that you need to take away from this. The marriage that people look at as the most, it's the perfect wedding, this is the perfect power couple. Do you think Beyonce and Jay-Z are any different? I want to say Obama and Michelle, but with that shit, you know, I would hope that Michelle has, you know, something to where she can think on a certain level. But dog, relationships are hard as fuck. So when you get into the motherfuckers, the shit will be lovely for 3 years, and then it every day becomes a I have to push to make this shit work. Every other bitch I look at, I feel like I'd be happier with them. Every other man I look at shows me more attention than you do. This whole relationship has become forced. We're just doing shit. We're going through the motions. We used to do shit sporadically. You used to want to do shit, and now it's just come home, eat, go to sleep, get up, go to work, come home, eat, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, and maybe we have sex, whatever like that. Even that shit is like. And when they get to that point, when you know fucking is. When fucking becomes work. In my heart, the way I've always been, is time to go. Time to go. Time to go. And for me, it's usually 2 weeks. I would have a bitch who would, as she was beating up other bitches, if she couldn't get in the house, she would tell hoes through the window, bitch, it'll be over in 2 weeks. And she was right. Had a very short attention span. Like, I fuck the shit out of you for 2 weeks and be like, yeah, you know what, man, I'm good. No matter what the fuck she looked like. I'm gonna do everything I wanna do. I'm gonna be totally infatuated for 2 fucking weeks. And then I'm gonna pull the rug right from up under you. Cause I'm gonna be, yo, come on, man. Like, I don't know why the fuck you so clingy. I've been showing you the time of your fucking life. I've been totally into you for 2 weeks. In every way. And now, I'm just like, yeah, you know. And that's another reason why I know I have to have self-control in that. Because I know, like, that's, I want to fuck a bitch, you know what I'm saying? But I know once I fuck a bitch, the clock starts. So that's me trying to, you know, offset what I know what's going on with me. But shit is hard, dog. And I can only imagine how much harder it is being a celebrity, and then on top of that, being a celebrity couple. The motherfuckers looking at y'all like, oh yeah, you're just, how do you do it? And you gotta lie to them like, oh, you know, it's just love. You know, it's just love, man. You know, I love her, and you know, she love me, man. And y'all go home and don't even talk to each other. Don't even, why would y'all talk? About what? I know everything about you now. It's not fun anymore. So I can understand that, man. But it's a way to go about it. And then, like, when you go about it the wrong way, this is the shit that happens. It gets all out into the fucking...
addictions. Mm-hmm. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people versus fixing me.
Yeah.
And I think that that whole process with Aud really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
I feel like that husband, like, I'm with you at the press conference. I'm that husband, now I gotta be with you at the press conference while you, like, tell the world about your transgressions.
Well,
like, I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much.
NAB alert. If I don't see it that way, it's not what it is. Bitch, you fucked another nigga. He came out and blasted our fucking business. Now we're having to have this talk in front of the world. It's not a transgression. I don't give a fuck if it was a lesson, bitch. It was a fucking transgression. And that's a nice way of saying it. You had a fucking affair. And for all the nothing ass bitches, the fuck, they were broke up and shit like that, bitch. How many times you done broke up with your nigga and if he fuck a bitch, now you fucked out? Shut the fuck up. Once again, nothing ass bitch lies.
About myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. you know. And as I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me,
Right.
which was totally understandable.
Right.
And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since.
Right.
So it is a little weird that all this stuff is coming out now, since this was
Because for me, this was years ago, right? You know, so the fact that it's coming up now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're laughing and talking about it, but
it happened so long ago.
You know, and our experiences of working through it, fighting through it, talking through it, and therapizing through it. I think that the why now is weird.
Yeah, when I say it's been a huge healing of my life, and just what I had to confront and discover, you know, about myself, the ugly truths and the beauty. So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because it hadn't been that healing, because he hasn't wanted to, you know, Og and I haven't talked in so long. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This all seemed very strange, you know. But I'm grateful for.
So by her story, communication got cut off when she tried to talk to Will. So he fucked that shit, and she could have cut off communication. Like, you don't never know what this shit. This weird shit. Let me see what
the journey that you and I have had together. Because I feel like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods. And a lot of couples that have to separate and think it's over. And, you know, the one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came together young, and we were both broken in our own ways. And to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah. It's the idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love is going to be forged in fire. There's no way around it. And I think that one of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that we have really gotten to that new place of unconditional love.
Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
I would agree.
No, but it ain't for the weak at heart. There's just certain things that you have to go through, and it's like...
And I wish, you know, I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah. You got to go through some to get the answers. You know, and I'm just happy because I definitely believe that you and I, we never, ever, ever thought that we would make it back.
Yeah, there's a real power in the just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And you really can't know that
until you go
through some stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that shit. I ain't gonna fake that shit, my nigga. I'm not gonna fuck you want me to say, my nigga. I agree with that shit. That real shit they saying. And it looked like I said, being that it happened a while ago, that kind of, you know what I'm saying? That kind of fuck with it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you can get through it, and if that's something that you know what I'm saying, that's real shit though. That's real shit. A real relationship does have to go through some shit, dog. It does have to go through some shit. They not bullshitting. They not saying they're wrong. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you back first, and then
you'll get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
Okay, that's probably true.
You know, but and
alright, right there, so it looked like he admitted to cheating right then. I'm reading right now. Let me read.
I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty. That's what you want. But you know, I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
You know, if you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
That's terrible.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
But yeah, it's just part of the journey.
I told you the first year we were married
What'd you tell me?
that I can love you through anything.
And I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
If somebody looked through a crystal ball and said this, and this is gonna happen, I'd be like, no way.
Yeah. You thought I was that I didn't have the girth that it was going to take to ride with you through.
Yeah, I didn't know if you would be willing to find the deep capacity to love me.
Yeah. How am I doing?
You're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Man, that shit was like a movie. That shit was like a movie right there. It's Will Smith. These are two actors. They brought that shit together, man. Damn near bring a tear to your eye. I don't know. I don't know no more. Take this shit for what you will. Use it in your relationship. That shit just confused the fuck out of me. Be honest. That's Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. In your situation, it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be no cameras. It's not gonna be no big money like that. It's not gonna be no fame in it. If you feel like, I'm gonna say this, I mean, if you feel like that shit is worth salvaging, then, you know, go to therapy. If you feel like it's worth salvaging, go to therapy. If you feel like you got something, give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? What a nigga think? Feel like you got a white girl, Indian girl, Mexican girl. If you feel like that shit is right for you, fuck that shit. Fuck, don't let nobody put you in no prison. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is give you game on just how I see it, and you're getting my experience. 20 years of experience. Is it 20 years? Okay, maybe not 20 years. Damn near 20 years of experience on, you know, what I've seen out here. And you know, that shit is what it is, man. Some people say let's because that shit, I ain't gonna lie, shit, I'm confused now. I am confused. Like, that's how do I come back on that? Like, the fuck? It's Will Smith and Jada Pinkett acting. How in the fuck? I thought I was watching a sitcom right then. I don't know no more. So then it got me thinking on some shit like, and that's why I don't. It never matters about the situation. That's why I do that shit. Fuck the situation. Situation might be fucking fake than a motherfucker, but in your life, the shit that I'm telling you about your shit, it's not gonna be written down on no script. But it bring me back to, you know, a motherfucker saying that Wayfair shit that just got exposed, or the Hillary Clinton shit is getting too much motherfucking attention. And when there's people looking or something else going on, a magician knows, if I'm gonna have the trick over here, I need to get their attention over here. You know what I'm saying? So if we believe in the Matrix and we believe in conspiracy theories, I don't know why that would be so far-fetched, because that shit was perfect. That shit was fucking perfect. Shit was like I said, it's like a movie and shit. They did the Bad Boy shit. How in the fuck? Nigga, the fuck? How the fuck can you argue with that? So take it for what it was, man. Take it for what, you know, for what we saw. What you believe is what you believe. But But I can't hate on black, what looks like black love. I can't hate on that shit. Fuck that. I'm sorry, I can't do it. That shit, like, to me, it looked like black love. If they that good of actors, then you know that's what they need. But nigga, who knows what happens at the house? But it goes further, dog. It's like, and you know, they had that shit about them being swingers and shit like that. Dog, whatever the fuck make your marriage work and all that shit, dog, do that, man. Do that shit, dog. And it's just like, the shit only get fucked up when you let somebody who's not supposed to be there inside of your shit. They let a rat inside their shit and it blowed that shit up. And they just killed him. They just killed him. And they killed him with, like, they didn't name call, or they didn't do none of that shit. They real deal killed him with kindness. Man, look. I might have to do a rap trap episode by him, because I believe the label told him to do that shit. This nigga might kill himself. But yeah, that was what it was, man. I can appreciate that. I'm never gonna hate on black love. If it look like black love, I change my whole shit. You know what I'm saying? So salute to that situation, regardless of what it is. It looked good. And if you out this bitch and you feel like you in the position where you can date and shit like that, do your thing. But just like I said, even with that shit looking good like that, just understand, it's with us being together for a long period of time, we know what people want to see and we're going to give it to them. We can smile and laugh and we're going to give it to the people how they want it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what get us paid. Somebody told me, I wish I could remember, my body said this. Nigga, the way that Will Smith is perceived in the public affects what roles he get. Will is the clean cut black man. He's the real token black dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, not Kevin Hart, it's Will Smith. That's who you call for the movie. That shit has to do with that shit, dog. So them motherfuckers could be in a business arrangement. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no telling what the fuck going on. But they make that shit look good. And that's really, at the end of the day, dog, if you can go that long without no, and that's how our grandparents used to do it and shit like that. They didn't have to, you know what the house was like when they come outside? They arm in arm. Walking to paradise. Come on, man, we gotta stop putting all this shit in the street like this, my nigga. But August Alston, he come from a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? And he did, yeah, we gonna throw this shit and make this shit messy and all this shit. You see him and Keke Palmer, you know, with that shit they got going, and it's hard being a celebrity. I can only imagine. Like, that's why I'm just, once again, I salute all y'all, man, for allowing me to just really be myself. You know what I'm saying? Just be myself and fuck with that. Because I couldn't imagine having a, you know what I'm saying, like getting to a suit or, hey guys, yeah, today's an awesome day, guys. I love everybody, man. It's great. Man, I appreciate that, man. Real talk. So, use this as you can. Go about it as you will. And keep building, man. Keep building. Get your shit together. Make sure you get the Cash App, PayPal, Generals. Stay on your toes. You know what we got going on. Do not. Well, the YouTube class ain't even there no more, so don't worry about it. YouTube class $1,000. Holler at me about it. We'll go from there. See you in a minute. Love.